What's up? What's up, everybody? Yo, All right, now it's time for some CHISME. That's right, you guys. So for some CHISME, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that Foot Locker, who are you hiring? Because you might want to take a good look at the inside of your shoe, guys, because apparently a manager in Brampton, Ontario, has gone the extra mile to add a little extra surprise to some of the new shoes coming through the store. That's right. A video of a naked worker doing some disgusting things in the back storage room of Foot Locker quickly surfaced online this week. And now the video has gone viral. The clip has shared to now deleted Instagram account and displayed a nude man ejaculating into the inside of a pair of sneakers that were supposed to be sold to a paying customer. Close-up videos show the load sitting inside of a shoe. You got this is disgusting. Oh my God. And it says, as you can see, we're at Foot Locker. Oh, this is from the gentleman that did it. He says, as you can see, we're at Foot Locker here. There is nobody else here, only my shit. And I'm fully, completely, 100% sexy and naked, the employee shares in the video. Oh my God. What is going on? What? Foot Locker. And it was funny because I had to go to the comments of this post that I saw. And let me just tell you, somebody was like, hold on a minute. Let me go ahead and answer this door because somebody is knocking. Let me play y'all a video. All right, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that little quick video. We got some visitors coming in. I told you they're coming in late whenever they want, even though I tell them a time, but it's okay. But again, back to the story, back to this Foot Locker story of this man ejaculating in people's shoes behind the doors. I'm telling you, this is disgusting. So I had to go into the comments like I was saying, you guys. And one of the comments said, Cloud has a lot of y'all in a chokehold. How about we normalize being normal, responsible adults in the workplace? And that was coming from Running with Chris on IG. Another person said, how much do y'all want to bet this has something to do with OnlyFans? LOL. And that's coming from King Tunchi on Instagram. And this last comment said something about them Brampton men. Tristan Thompson and Tory Lanez are from there too. And that one's from Soam on Instagram. Yo, this is disgusting. I don't know what's going on with people and why they decided to ejaculate in people's shoes. And I know people do some disgusting things. And look, to each its own, everybody has their own kinks. But for you to be on there and ejaculate in people's shoes, like now you're just sharing your kink with other people that don't want it. Like if that's your thing, do it to your own shoes, ejaculate in your own shoes, not in people's shoes that are going out there and shopping. So Foot Locker, y'all need to fix this ASAP for reals. But let me go ahead and introduce you. First, before I introduce you, you need to jump on the camera. So let me go ahead and send you an invite. And here, you'll put it. You guys will see who my guest is, and you'll see why they late. And I'm gonna just wait until they get on camera. But let me go into these comments. It says, Alexander says, happy birthday. Oh, thanks, Alex. I appreciate you. Shout out to Alex from Courtside and Don't At Me podcast. Don't At Me says, we love you, Jackie. Happy birthday. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Lourdes says, you good now. Thank you, Lourdes. I really appreciate you. I was over here talking to myself, but it's because my other guests are not here, so I didn't have them on camera. Long story short. All right, let's move on to the next CHISME, you guys. Here we go. The next CHISME I have for you is this one right here is captioned, not the sperm I ordered. So a Japanese woman is suing the biological father for her second child for 300 million yen, which equals out to $2.86 million after learning that he lied about his identity. So the Tokyo resident who is in her 30s, she thought she found a successful Japanese man from Kyoto University education, and she had sex with him 10 times. So this is sperm that she actually did the old-fashioned way. She had sex with this man 10 times in an effort to get pregnant, according to Japanese media. The woman had previously had already one child with her current husband, but decided to conceive with a donor when she learned her husband carried like a hereditary disorder that could be passed to his offspring. She sought the help of social media to find the perfect candidate. This is crazy. This whole story is insane already to me. So anyways, the efforts paid off in July 2019, but as soon as after getting pregnant by the donor, the woman, who remains unidentified in local reports, learned that the biological father of her unborn child, in fact, is a married Chinese man who did not attend the prestigious research university. Now, the woman decided to put up her baby for adoption, and it's already too late because she put it up to adoption because it's already too late to abort. Now she's suing for fraud and citing emotional distress caused by his lies. Y'all, what is going on with this world? Are you on already? You gotta hit the link on it. You good over there? Okay. Anyways, if you guys have any comments with this, let me know. This is just insane. Also Courtside is the best show on TGN Sports Side. I'm glad that you clarified that on Sports Side, because on TGN Latinx, the competition is stiff over here with your girl. But anyways, you guys, that is crazy. And I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's CHISME. What happened? In my laptop bag is a tripod. All right, you guys. As my secret guest over here gets situated, let's go ahead and let's actually let her in. Are you in yet? You have to hit the enter the studio, my dear. Oh, you have to put your name. These amateurs, I can't tell you about them. But anyways, let's get into tonight's topic as we wait for her to get in. Oh, there she is. Let's add her on. Let's see who the surprise guest is. You got to hit mute and put the volume down. Your volume has to go down. Yeah. I'm telling you here. You guys can see. There we go. Here we go. Where you at? Oh my God. All right. Well, tonight's topic, you guys, is you're on. They can see you.
What's up, everybody? It's Crazy Maria up in the house. Y'all know who it is. This beautiful raspy voice up in the house. Great to be here and celebrate Jackie's birthday. Yes. Let's do this. And a girl is fashionably late.
Why? Why are you late?
Out of work. I just got out of work. You got to make your money first. So with this video, you guys are like everywhere and seeing my
we're seeing all of it. But
there I go.
We already know who it is. This craziness over here. And maybe these other guests, guest A and guest B will appear. If not, I'm just gonna talk to how y'all doing over there.
What's up, Lotus Hustle? I miss you, baby.
I know. Shout out to her. She helped me make sure that I was apparently not on mute. I was on mute earlier. But anyways, the show must go on.
That's why you need an assistant, sis.
I thought you were my assistant, but look at how that's working out.
Let's put it out there.
Shout out, you brought a friend. Shout out to your friend. If she wants to join us, she can actually have a seat in one of these and just grab a mic and we'll get on. Yeah, look at her. I love it.
That's her first time.
It's ladies' night, okay? This is what it is. But anyways, let's get into the topic while you guys get situated, get your drinks together. If somebody does hear a knock, if you can leave the door cracked open a little bit because we might be getting some more guests. But anyways, let's get into the topic. I know you guys are dying to know. So tonight's topic, you guys, we're going to talk about when is the last time you had a tough conversation? And we're also going to dissect that by toxic arguments versus healthy arguments. And the third one is how do you guys feel about parents having arguments in front of their kids? So we're going to get into all of that. And I was going to ask you, Maria, really quick. When's the last time you had a tough conversation?
In front of my kids?
No, just in general. Like the last time you had a tough conversation. It could have been with your boss. It could have been with a family member.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. I guess I could talk about it because none of my coworkers talk, yet. But I had one 2 days ago.
You can sit on this one, actually.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. What happened 2 days ago?
So I found out that one of our managers and to each his own, but he was having sex with one of the other
Oh, this sounds
employees.
like CHISME.
Yes, and then there's a new employee who just came up after me, and she's already moving up. Her name's on the board, like the star of our employment or whatever. And so I went in there because she's a Caucasian girl, and most of us are black and brown people in there, and I had to really let him know that I felt a little offended because I bust my ass at work, and you should have seen his face. He looked like a ghost, and he just kept on thanking me, like, thank you for letting me know. I'm like, people are talking out there, John Doe, like, you need to stop. Like, we all black and brown trying to get up, and you putting this Caucasian person that just started maybe like no more than 2 weeks ago. Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, she's nice, but you can't do that.
Can I ask you, is she great at her job? Like, is she a great what she does?
She's not amazing, but she's okay. I mean, she's not better than other employees that are in there. No.
Okay, all right. Well, I was just trying to get the side of maybe she was like a killer employee, and maybe that's why she moved up so quick.
I'm a killer employee.
You're
Morgan's
right.
A killer
You're
employee.
right. I'm just trying to.
She's been there. How long have you been there for?
Wait. Before you do all that, introduce yourself. Who are we talking to?
Hi, this is Morgan Pringle. I'm just here chilling.
Hi, Morgan. What city are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma City.
Hey. Okay. How long have you been in LA for?
It'll be 4 years in November.
Congrats. How's LA treating you so far?
I love it.
You love it? Okay, good. How's this one treating you so far?
Model.
I can see you're gorgeous. Shout out to her. We need to put the light more on her.
That's what she really came
her
out to
eyelashes
LA for.
are like beautiful. I love them. So I know, do you want to give some take on what Maria was just talking about?
Yeah. She's a conventionally attractive young woman.
But I'm not even talking about looks. I'm talking about, like, does she do a great job? No.
It's one of those things I can see where, like, why she's getting to where she's getting, and not to take anything from her, but it's like when you've got other people that are working just as hard or harder.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit discouraging.
Yeah.
So it's a tough conversation to have because you're not trying to seem like you're trying to take anything away from somebody or that you're
I
jealous
agree.
of somebody, but it's like,
I agree. And so, Maria, you had this tough conversation. That's crazy with your that one doesn't work, so you can just leave that alone.
All right. I still look good without the light. It's fine. Yeah, it was hard, but I told him I had to advocate because.
And do you think that you handled the conversation well?
I really did. I was very calm. I was very straightforward. And really the reason I kind of did come to him is because I had already requested a certain position for like about a month now. And they told me that I couldn't get that position because only bartenders could work that position. And her being new, not a bartender.
You don't know that. It might be on her resume.
No, she's never, like, I don't know if she's ever worked at a restaurant, but no, it's not on her resume. She's a UCLA student, and she just now was working in my position that I.
We don't want to give too much information about her. We don't want to put her on blast. At the end of the day, we're not trying to, like you were saying, like make them like, what are you doing over here? There we go.
Sorry. Just moving it over.
You stopped my music and everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, y'all. No, but yeah, that was the hard conversation.
When was the last time you had a tough conversation?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Really? What was it for? Like for
general manager.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Now, do you think it's easier to have these tough conversations with people that you work with, or harder compared to like people on a personal level that are friends or family?
To me, I think it's a little bit easier. Because I feel like with work, you can just you don't have to bring in emotion. You can just say, hey, I'm professional. And from this standpoint, I'm black and white. This is, how it should be moving. This is how it's like set up and designed to move. I feel like with personal relationships, it's like, okay, well, I feel as though you're trying to do this and maybe you took it the wrong,
Yeah.
But I feel like professionally, you can be like, okay, I show up on time. I do this, I do that. What's the deal?
So you think that, and I actually agree with you that the work, like colleague conversations, tough conversations are a lot easier when it comes to family and friends, because sometimes those lines get blurred and people start bringing things from other arguments or from the past and it gets messy, right? So we're definitely going to get into that, like the toxic arguments versus healthy arguments. And it's funny because I want to also shout out Keith, and I know I talk about him a lot in my Kel, but it's because they are my colleagues and my business partners who I work with like on a daily. And Keith calls it positive conflict. So when we have these disagreements with each other, and mind you, we're also friends, but we try to like really separate the two, and like we're colleagues and we're friends more than, I mean, we're colleagues and more than we're friends, because it can get really blurry and messy. So he calls it positive conflict. And whenever we finish one or we have one, at the end of it, like even if it gets heated, not like it ever gets disrespectful, but like we'll each have like our own standpoint of like where we stand on things. And he's like, he'll even if it kind of might have been like, oh, that was a little tough, he'll end it and make it like positive. Like, all right, you guys, that was a positive conflict. I feel good about it. And it makes you like at ease about it. But, you know, having these tough conversations, and the reason I wanted to bring it up, usually on my shows, I bring it up because I bring things up that I'm going through, and I know that other people might be going through, maybe not at the same time as me, but they're going to go through it in the future, or they've already been through it. But tough conversations has been something that I've experienced within like the last week or two with friends, family, and at work. So I just wanted to see how people handle it, you know? Yeah. And it's funny because I had to have several tough conversations within this week for work. And each person was so different, you know, and I could tell by just their body language and the way that they shifted their mind or the way their face looked of how that conversation was headed.
Gonna go.
Yeah. And it was just like, oh, this one's going to be tough, or, oh, okay, this one's not as tough as I thought it was going to be. And it's just kind of crazy to me. But
can I just say that that has been an area of growth for me. Like tough conversations have always, and I know that
explain that. Like, how were you before?
So I was always like, oh my God, I don't want to hurt their feelings, or as crazy as I am, or straight up, you know, it's a difference when you're like getting into it with somebody, but there's like a difference when you're not trying to hurt that person or not, you know, making sure that you're professional in a way, more of a, you know, in a work environment. And that has always been, I would cringe, especially when I was like a supervisor for, you know, a team and just having hard conversations. That to me was like, it was always very, 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 very hard. But now I'm so like, I'm pretty proud of myself that I'm growing in those shoes because, you know, like I've been practicing. And
I think it took a lot of conversations, like professional conversations, to help me have better personal conversations. Because it's like, if I can be professional and quiet with my
talking to the mic. You have a very soft voice, like, beautiful voice, but yeah, we got to talk to the mic in these. So what were you saying?
Well, I was just saying, I feel like professional confrontations or disagreements have helped me a lot more in my personal life, because it's like, if I can speak to my boss, you know, and still be candid and still get my point across, then I can speak to, you know, a friend or a sibling or a family member.
Yes.
It's like, okay, what are we trying to accomplish at the end of the conversation? Because I'm not trying to argue to be right. I'm trying to have a conversation to resolve. So are we both going to get what we want? And younger, I would just go, because it's like, I want to be right.
Yes,
I want to be right.
Or to have the last word.
Yeah, and easy, and mumble something under my breath and like, hope you heard it. Like, I'm doubling down on what
right. And I'm so happy that you said that, because one of the things that shows a toxic argument is like somebody who doesn't even have a goal when they start. Like, what is your goal? If you don't have a goal when you enter this conversation, then you're just trying to be like toxic, or you are being toxic. But I also want to go back to the part where you said that you were looking at your conversations that you were having with your colleagues or your coworkers or employees, and you were noticing, like, if I can have this healthy conversation with them, why can't I have this with the people that are in my day-to-day life, my family, my friends, like people that I love? So I'm similar to that. I'm like, damn, I was able to calm my emotions with this person because I want to be professional.
Right.
We can do the same thing with our friends and family.
Right.
But we get lost in the emotions or things that they did in the past. And it might not even be about that. Like, it could be something completely different, but you're bringing what happened over here on this day into this conversation just because you want to be petty or you want to be below the belt and all of that. So, okay, so one of the toxic traits also of bad arguments is arguing in bad faith. So we kind of talked about that as well. So another one is provoking, bullying, and intimidating. So are you guys, what have you guys ever found yourself to be provoking, bullying, or intimidating in your past arguments? Because you talked about growth. And I will say, you as being my older sister, back in the days when you would get into people, you used your bullying and intimidating a lot in your discussions.
Yeah, I've learned that your, what do you call it? Your body, like how you
Body
sit,
language?
body
Language.
language, how you sit, or you know what I mean, how you be like nodding your head when you're trying to put your point across, or like that. Really, sometimes it speaks louder than what's really coming out your mouth,
Right.
and people are looking at that more.
Right. It's not what you say,
it's how you say it. Yeah. So yeah, I was that bitch. I was definitely that bitch.
And shout out to High Priestess. She says, "Hey, happy birthday.
Hey.
Thank you. I appreciate you for real. And then Pandulce Papi says, "We love you, Jackie. Tough times don't last, but tough people do."
Yes.
Man, Jaime always be coming in with the real quotes right there, and I love it. That's some good advice right there.
Yep.
But again, it shows growth, and I want to definitely like let people know, like, not all of us are perfect, right? Because trust me, like, I've been a hothead. Sometimes I can still really be stubborn and hard-headed. But every day, you know what I learned is, like, you don't know how much you've healed or how much you've grown until you're put in those situations again.
Right.
When your patience get tested, when your anger gets it, all of that, like your emotions, like, okay, I'm here right now and I'm talking to myself, like, how am I going to react to this?
Yeah.
How am I going to talk to this person right now? Because right now I'm being tested. Am I really about what I said that I am, as far as healing, becoming a better person, being positive, or am I going to go back to my old ways? You know,
or recognizing that you're in a position on the opposite end, that like, oh, like, have I had enough growth to realize I've been on the reverse end of this, and I didn't like how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Or had somebody make me feel like, okay,
right. Man,
I said some stuff where I'm like, oh, you're about to really like wind up and be crazy to somebody. It's like, I don't want that from anybody. Like, let me just
Right. And another thing, like, I also want to talk about this because as I'm a single person, and when I'm dating, like, I look at this, right? And I look early on, sometimes maybe I do push a little bit buttons, but to see also like how you're going to communicate. Right. And so I was telling Maria not too long ago about somebody that I'm talking to, and I'm gonna tell you. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you this, and you guys too, obviously, that are listening, and let me know if I'm wrong. But like, because I'm gonna bring it back to dating, because I'm trying to like really be patient, but people really be pushing my buttons. So this person that I'm talking to, and that's talking to me, like, he reached out to me. It's somebody that used to talk back in my past, and now like 12 years later, he came back into, and he's like, "Oh, I want to, like, oh, we're both single, like I want to get to know you again. Like, I want to date you." And I was like, okay, whatever, let's talk, whatever. So we're talking. So one night we were on the phone, and then I'm like, I'm going to take a shower, and I hung up, whatever. And then I called him again, didn't answer. And I was like, okay, well, let me call him one more time. Called, didn't answer. Come on in. I'm just telling the story. Find a seat wherever you can. Bring a chair over here on the mic. There's another mic right there. But and so then I called again. He didn't answer. So, and he might be listening tonight. So if he's listening, he's listening. But I want to give my side of the story. I'm not gonna say no names or nothing or who's right. But I'm gonna let the ladies let me know if I'm wrong.
We're gonna tell you.
Yeah, you gonna tell me. So he's not answering, and I'm like, okay, whatever. He's probably fell asleep because it was late. It was like almost midnight. And the next thing I know, I had posted like a quote on my Instagram story, and I posted an old picture, like a Throwback Thursday kind of picture. And then I see he's watching my stories. So then I'm like, okay, let me try one more time. I call, no answer. And so then I text him. I was like, why are you not answering my calls, but you're watching my stories? Like, I was really direct.
Yeah.
One, maybe I was wrong in that, because again, we're not together. This is we just started talking back again. But I feel like I need to communicate. If something is bothering me, I'm gonna like communicate. So I just texted him nicely. I wasn't like, why you did it? I wasn't going crazy on him. I was just like, I just want to know why you're not answering. Are you tired, or do you like what? Like, you just don't feel like talking? Just let me know. Right. And I respect that, because like, if I understand, like, maybe you're not in the mood to talk anymore. You want to text, we can text. And his response was like, I don't got to tell you why I'm not answering the call.
You sure don't. And you sure don't have to save my number.
That's what, oh my God. That's literally.
And you sure don't have to keep my number.
That's
anymore.
literally what I said. I was like, you're right. you don't have to tell me, and I don't have to continue talking or to someone who, does this,
Yeah.
And I was like, you could have just communicated that you just didn't feel like talking anymore. Like, I would have respected that. Like,
Right.
okay, cool, have a good night, because sometimes people don't want to talk. They just want to be on social media, watch TikToks, go on whatever. And I get it. But the fact that he responded that way is what really, and I was ready to go off on him, but I was like, no, practice patience, practice person you that you say that you are trying to become. And I really got tested that time. I was like, this mofo. No, he did not. He was like, I'm like, you're trying to court me. You're trying to date me.
Right.
And this is how you respond. I was like, oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I can't.
And
it's been over a decade.
Yeah, seriously.
But that's not where the story ended, because he was like, you were like, okay, did you tell him lose my number? You basically told him like, okay.
No, I didn't tell him lose my number.
Like
I was just like, okay, and that's it. And I ended it with like, you're right. You don't have to tell me why you don't want to answer my phone, but I also don't have to continue talking to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like saying all these things, and I just kept giving him a thumbs up, like, okay, like we're good. Like, you don't have to keep going. We're like, we've already established.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept going with his things, and I just stopped responding to him. But yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know. I mean, we got into that conversation.
Yes, I was talking to her and my colleague Michael, and they were trying to give me advice.
But she wasn't budging. She was like, nope. If he came at me like that, no,
because I thought that was so rude.
But I just feel like maybe communication is, as I said, like, his way of communicating. Maybe he's not a phone guy.
But is that something that you should like make allowances for, especially if you're just gonna pop off like that? Like you could have said, like,
you can bring that chair over here too.
You could have even made it funny. You know what I mean? Like, chill, ma. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to. Like, dang, it's been, it's been over 10 years and you still love me like that. Anything, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like
there's
if you're
more
charming
to this story, though. That's just part of it. But there's more, because he wasn't letting her go. He was like, why are you being like that? Like, I just don't feel like talking. He was saying something like that, because I remember there was more. And I was really trying to just be like the devil's advocate and be like, well, Jackie, maybe he's not used to it. Maybe you just need to communicate what you like, love languages, and he can communicate like what he likes. Maybe he's not a phone guy. I mean, you can't just drop somebody just because. I'm just saying, because nobody's perfect. And if you're dating,
you can. I told him too. I was like, people show you who they are, you believe them, and that's it. Like, there's no. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with them either. Mm-hmm. So shout out to my guests. There's some headphones on the bottom if any one of you guys want to take it. But my other two guests just arrived. Shout out to my girl Crystal and Denise.
Real West Side. Here we go.
Y'all look cute over there. Where y'all?
Thank you.
For you.
Y'all look so cute. Thank you.
So underdressed. I mean, just fabulousness over here.
Always.
Yes,
Denise and Crystal are like Miss Fashions over here. I told Denise once I can afford her, she gonna be my stylist.
You can afford me. You are just a blessing to my life. Let me take Mackie. You are just a blessing. Jackie Mac.
Oh, you're so sweet. I love it. All right. Well, who's who? Because all the people can know because they're watching you. Oh, wait, you got. Can you fix the camera? Yeah, fix the camera for them.
Yep. Thank you.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Two people over here. Oh, hey, we're celebrating Jackie tonight. Everybody.
Yes.
We are celebrating Jackie.
No, well, who's talking? You guys got to introduce yourselves.
I'm Crystal Wise.
And I am Deneen.
Okay. All right. There we go. So, and I'm so glad that Crystal just got here because now I'm going to go ahead and do my commercial. I was waiting for you.
Oh my
gosh. Yes, you guys. As you guys know, we're going to go ahead and go into our sponsor right now. So I know. Let me not play Mike Jones for your sponsor. Let me play another song for you. Hold on. Here we go.
Something involving.
Well, no, maybe not this one either. Let me see about this one. I'm just trying to we'll do this one right here quick. All right, we got 5 seconds for that. But let me go ahead.
I love Bad Bunny. We love Bad Bunny.
You like Bad Bunny? But it's not going to go with the topic. Hold on. I got you. Here we go. We'll do this one. All right. So today's show is sponsored by the Wise Nanny Agency. Now, ladies, do you ever think about getting an extra pair of hands to help around the house? Or what about having a date night again? Well, that's where the Wise Nanny Agency comes in. They will find the right fit for your family. Whether you're looking for a babysitter for the night, weekends, or just want some extra help around the house, full-time or part-time, the Wise Nanny Agency makes sure to search for candidates that will meet the needs for your family and exceed your expectations. That's right. The Wise Nanny Agency is an in-home childcare staffing agency. They place quality care inside the home, from babysitters to part-time and full-time nannies. Each candidate goes through a process that requires a background check and reference checks, and also must have at least 2 years of childcare education. That's right. A Wise Nanny will be a great fit for your family. Check out their website at www.thewisenannyagency.com.
Go ahead, Ms.
Way
Wise.
to go,
We
Jackie.
see
Thank
you.
you for that.
You're welcome. Look at who we have here, the CEO of the Wise Nanny
Hello.
Agency.
Looking all fabulous in her red. Yes, honey.
You know,
Yes.
celebrating.
All right. Shout out to our sponsors. Now, do you want to say anything there?
Well, I'm blooming. But yeah, I'm all ears, even if you just need someone to talk to regarding anything with children.
That's right. You guys can also follow her Instagram. She gives great tips and tricks for that and
Yes.
stuff. So where can they follow the Instagram?
The Wise Nanny Agency at Instagram.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I love it. And you're also looking for families, but you're also looking for nannies.
Yes.
So they can
If you're looking for a job also, yep.
make sure you guys check out that website. All right, you guys. All right, well, let's continue with our topic. Are you guys have the volume on or the show? I hear some noise.
I have it all the way down.
Is it
the
you?
volume? No, look. And I have the mic on mute. So
Okay, no worries. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and talk into the next one, you guys. Let's go as far as like having arguments in front of your children. Now, I'm not a mom, but I definitely was having this conversation with one of my nieces about this, and I've always had conversations like this with my sisters and stuff. Are you a parent? No. Okay.
I am.
You are.
Yes.
So maybe we can talk about this as far as your parents' perspective from you and Maria, and then from just us, like aunties over here. How do you guys feel about having arguments in front of your kids? You want to go first?
you go first.
Okay.
I mean, I do my best to try not to
Mhm.
argue.
You got to
in
talk
front
into
of
the
kids.
here. Grab the mic towards you.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But it wasn't a mic.
And the only reason I say this because I brought this. I saw it on the reel, and the reel were talking about this, and they were like discussing like the pros and the cons, and not that there's like pros and cons, but more of like it's sometimes it happens, and some people. Like I was raised with my parents really not having too many like arguments in front of us. I know that they had them behind their closed doors, but I've also seen parents have arguments, healthy arguments in front of the kids, and have like a good solution for them to see. But what's your take on it, Denise?
I mean, yeah, if you and that person are able to come to a solution, I think it is something that you guys should do, because you can show your children that you can come to a solution by having an argument. Like you guys are debating opposed to arguing. To have an argument, I feel like there's yelling and there's shouting, and that's something like I feel like it brings bad vibes into the house.
Right.
And that's not anything you want to put onto the kid.
Yeah.
And sometimes, if you have that relationship, maybe you can talk to the kid and see how they're feeling about it. And I do my best to try not to argue or to say anything negative in front of her, because sometimes it does affect the kid.
Right.
And so I talk to her and see how it feels. Like sometimes I have a little running joke that I go, and she'll go, she might trip, and she'll be like, "Oh, mommy, I tripped." And I go, "Oh, you look like a tripper." And then she'll go, "Don't talk about me." And I go, "Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot."
Oh,
so just little
she
things.
sets her boundaries.
Yes. I mean, kids should set their boundaries.
Yeah.
If I make this little joke, which I make it all the time, she'll go, "I don't like peanut butter," and I'd be like, "Oh, you look like peanut butter." And then she'll be like, "Don't talk about me." Like I told you, she takes it very personal. I don't know if it's a cancer thing. She's July 3rd, baby. Sorry if there's any cancers.
Cancers.
But she's she's a little sensitive, but I get it. I understand. And I take what she says into account because these are her feelings. I mean,
Right.
I don't. Yes, definitely. And I got that from the wise nanny. Crystal is her godmother, so
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things from Crystal too.
And Crystal actually does well, you're a nanny, so you already have that experience, so you do give great tips and tricks on that. So what did you recommend for that?
Well, for that, like as far as arguing in front or just having a argument in front of children, they pick up on that.
Yeah.
They mimic you at that age. They're taking everything in. You may not think they're paying attention, but they are.
Yeah.
They learn from what you're doing. They learn by seeing a lot.
They're sponges at that age.
Definitely
like when they're
sponges.
young.
They soak everything up. So it's one of those where it's like you have to really compose yourself.
Yeah.
And go to the bedroom. And even then, the yelling, you can't yell.
Yeah.
You can't yell. They're going to mimic that. They may not do it in front of you, but they're doing it like at school, with their friends, with their toys that they play with. So it's one of those where it's like you really have to watch what you're doing around kids.
One thing I did hear, that a positive thing of having these type of like conflict solutions, I guess, or Keith calls them positive conflicts, is teaching them how to handle when there is a problem.
Yes.
So if you are going to have these discussions or arguments in front of them, you also have to show them how to come to a solution.
Yes.
And then also show that at the end of the day, even if you have disagreements, you still love the other person.
Exactly.
So you have to like hug it out and show them like, no, we're good. Look, and we hug each other. We like, we're nice to each other at the end of it.
You still have to show that love.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shout out to Keith. You are a fucking angel in
That's
disguise.
Well, no, he didn't say that. He just said the
hear.
positive conflict.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
The words.
Yeah, he's an angel in disguise for sure.
Sorry.
No, but he was using it as far as us colleagues in the office. So we know that there's sometimes going to be times, and as colleagues, we're going to bump heads. So he uses the phrase, instead of arguments, we say positive conflict. And he's like, yes, I love it, because at the end of the day, our end goal is to become a better business and move up. So, you have to have these discussions and arguments and debates for for yourself to grow and your business to grow. But I was just more so putting it like towards kids and stuff.
Yeah, no, that was good.
But let me go into the comments real quick. I did see something really quick. Pan Dulce Papi says, cut his ass. And High Priestess says, nah, that's foul. Talking about my situation with the person that I was talking to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it was somebody that was trying to date me and court me, and then they were just being crazy. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our next segment, you guys. And this is going to be fun because it's going to be our game time. Woo, woo. If you guys have ever been to Ladies Night, we love to play some games. Yes. Okay. So this one, everybody's going to play. It's called the Fast Round Hot Seat. I'm going to start with Deneen, or whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and really quick. You got to be really quick on how you answer things. Okay. So I can just be like, where does peanut butter go?
What is peanut butter gold?
And you just got to answer quickly. They're going to be random questions.
Is peanut butter gold a thing?
No, where does peanut butter go?
Oh, like where does it go? Like on bread?
Yeah, but you got to be quick.
Okay. But I need you to say, where does peanut butter go?
Okay, gotcha.
Not like, where does peanut butter go? I'm like, where does peanut butter go? Come on, help me out here.
So you're telling her that her Spanglish ESL
my Spanglish.
Not
ESL. This is a Spanglish show.
Come on, Yaki, you can do it.
Okay, I got you. I will enunciate a lot better for you.
No, just help me out.
Okay, but you can be okay, whatever. So you could have been like toes, right? Peanut butter goes on toes. Whatever.
Can I just?
Okay.
Now you see where I'm going.
Can I just ask? You're gonna do one by one, or we have to?
I'm gonna do 3 in a row to Deneen. So
okay.
1, 2, 3.
Is this the nasty round or what?
No, it could just be.
It could be
random.
nasty.
Right.
There is no right answer, honey.
All right, it's Jackie's birthday. Let's go.
All right, here we go. The first person I'm calling if I win the lotto is
my mama.
Okay. First thing I do when I get home.
Masturbate.
I like that. I cannot live without
my vibrator.
Hey!
You a nasty hoe. I like it.
She made it real.
do be masturbating.
You know,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Crystal, you're next. You ready?
Crystal's on the mic.
Uh-oh.
Here we go, Crystal. Remember, 3, okay, and you got to be quick with it. All right. The next place I want to travel to is
Europe.
my favorite song of the moment is
Chris Brown.
I Always Regret.
I'm not doing what I love the most.
I like that.
Yes,
She ain't getting no
Crystal.
nasty questions.
She could have made him nasty. I didn't give you nasty questions either. You just made him nasty.
You made it nasty.
Whatever she wish she could do the most.
You know what it?
I don't know.
Oh my God. You don't know if she wants it.
All right, my dear, you're next. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I am my best when I am
Full of caffeine.
okay.
No.
Blank helps me stay strong. You gotta be quick.
Shoot, I don't know caffeine. I sleep. Sleep.
When I'm excited, I grab my breasts.
Boobs.
Boobs. And she grabbed them.
I'm like, I'm trying not to be nasty, but I'm like, that's the first.
You can be nasty.
Live your life,
This is a safe
Live your life.
space. You can be nasty. All right, Maria, you ready?
This is our night.
All right. A song that always makes me dance is
Como la flor.
okay. That makes you dance?
No, I was just thinking of Selena, but that's the first one that came on. But hey, that's some sexy shit.
All right.
Yes. Don't question my answers now.
All right, you're right. All right, here we go. Your favorite memory as a kid?
Fucking somebody up.
What do you want for your birthday?
Gold.
Where does Fresh Prince of Bel-Air live?
What the fuck? You didn't ask no questions like that to nobody else. What the fuck is wrong with you? You see how she always tries to make me look like I don't know shit?
Curse her out immediately.
I literally gave you the answer. I literally gave you the answer in the
Whatever,
question.
Bel-Air, everybody knows that.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna ask you all one question round. Ready?
Oh God. Okay.
But I'm gonna start with Deneen.
Okay.
Deneen. All right, here we go. What's the worst thing you can put in coffee?
Syrup?
Okay. Crystal.
Oh.
Why are the Rams the best?
They're not the best. Goodbye. They are not the best. You know what? I need to get this off. You know what? This is why I wore red tonight. For my 49ers. Okay?
Oh my God. I had to.
I'm so happy y'all lost.
Ha, ha, ha.
I was so happy y'all lost.
Oh my
I'm about to drink
God.
to that. Even Janine is shocked.
Deneen's face when I said,
Yeah.
oh,
I felt her
she
energy
knew
immediately.
already.
She felt bad for you. No, she felt bad for you. Yes.
She was shocked.
Yes.
She didn't come for her.
You know, okay, you know what? I brought Jackie a gift.
Oh no!
I'll
I'm
take
just kidding. No,
No, I'm definitely giving it to her because it's some Ram stuff that needs to get off of me.
okay. Oh my God. All right.
That
Well,
was funny.
let's
Mhm.
we can ask. Okay, let's do a random hot seat question. And if you guys have questions, you guys can go ahead and ask. I'm gonna go ahead and ask Deneen this question. Deneen, where is the craziest place you've ever had sex? Crystal.
I mean, I know. I seem so wild, right? Maybe the car.
The car.
Like,
Deneen.
I am newly single, so yes, I do have some experiencing to do.
But you could have some crazy spots with your boo.
I mean, okay, I just
The
got
car
this
is
boo.
pretty crazy. I mean, who the fuck has
Yeah, I mean, I
the
was in
car is
college.
pretty
I mean, I
sexy.
got plans. Okay, let me tell you.
Well,
okay,
not
I got
sexy,
plans.
crazy.
What's on the
to get
bucket list?
wild.
Sex bucket list.
Okay, sex bucket list elevator.
Ooh.
Sex bucket list elevator.
Ooh.
Like in Vegas, I'm getting off the we in Vegas and
Are you guys pulling the button like the?
Yeah, I was just gonna
stop
say,
button?
but that's
How many
like a-
floors y'all got?
no, we going up to the, at least the 15th floor, and then we got a little
Quickie.
old man that hop on the elevator. You feel me? And then he don't know what's going on. He can't see. He like
He gonna
at the
see
casino all night. It's like 3-4 in the morning. Then he walk off. We get it, pop it again,
Oh my God.
pop it all the way to the room.
My friend once told me that they had sex in a movie theater when it was crowded.
Okay.
I was like, how did y'all do that?
I mean,
She was wearing a skirt apparently, and she got on top of him.
she had plans.
They had plans.
Oh, she got on top.
Yeah.
I'll take a little finger.
And I'm
bang.
sure they sat all the way in the back. She said, I'll take a little
I
finger.
asked him.
I'm gonna sit in the middle. 'Cause y'all get 2 shows tonight.
Oh my god. That is hilarious. You know, that should be a thing, the sex bucket list. We should all make a bucket list of all the places we want to have sex.
I mean, and complete the list.
Complete the list. Imagine if we did like a dare, like who completes the list first.
Oh my god.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't really want to put it out there, but when I do decide to jump the broom, I want to have a hoation.
Oh.
You know?
Yes.
Instead of a bachelorette, I just want to have a hoation.
I like that.
Would you ever go to a naked beach
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
and literally walk around naked?
Yes.
Ooh.
I mean, I ain't got too much here.
You already be naked when you go on to like the not the Bahamas, Belize.
Yeah.
That's where her family's at.
Them the family trips. But
okay,
when I
okay,
go
okay.
out, with the girls, when I go to the snow,
Yeah.
I got pictures up of me at the snow.
Oh, I saw she was in a bikini in the snow with her snow boots.
That was me.
That was a hot picture.
bikini in the
You should make a
snow?
calendar. Yes. No, I know.
Wow.
I know I should make a calendar
You
for my
should.
35th birthday and
You
sell it.
should.
Okay, yes.
Oh, I love
All right.
that.
If you want to see this nasty calendar, tap in now.
I fucking
I'll
love
put in for a
it.
copy.
When I saw that picture, I was like, yo, that's like a calendar picture right there.
Oh, thank
You were in a bikini with your snow boots and in the snow.
I'm like, I want to see it now.
No, it's a hot
I
picture.
wanna-
You have it with
I'm
you?
yes, I do.
Yeah, come to
Okay, let me go
load
get
that
it.
thing up.
Let me go break the net real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Jaime in the comments. Jaime says, why did I picture Maria doing the hand movements?
What hand movements?
What hand
Like,
movements?
what you talking about, Jaime? Which one?
When you were
masturbation?
fighting somebody, maybe when I said your favorite memory as a kid, you said beating somebody's ass.
You said fucking somebody up.
Fucking somebody up. I was like, what?
That
your
was my
favorite
sidekick.
memory?
Yeah, I
She
love
said,
to
I'm in
fight.
my safe.
Found it.
I know that was crazy. I can't with her. You see it?
I love that.
That's hilarious.
That hair is giving.
And let me see it. I'm gonna show it to my look, you guys. This is what I'm
Yes,
talking
with the
about.
high waisted.
Hello.
Ooh, child. Yes, honey.
Oh yes.
That is on the net forever.
Hello.
Girl. Yes.
Yes. White
love
Cup
it.
gang.
All
Get
for
it.
Jackie's birthday. All for Jackie's
Ah, I love it.
Wait,
I love it.
this was what month or when? Like how long
last
ago?
Year. Last year, January.
Girl.
Yeah, where Big Bear? You went?
I went
you
to
go?
I think Salt Lake City,
Ooh.
Utah.
Okay.
And on these
Wow.
girls trip, what do you guys normally do? Yes, you guys go and drink and stuff, but do you guys play games during your
Hell no, I'm not trying to play no games.
God.
I'm trying to get drunk,
She's not a game.
do some shrooms,
Ooh.
do some shit that I can't do when I got my
Yeah.
kid.
I feel you.
me? Like,
Yeah.
let's
Be wild.
dance.
I feel you.
Yes. Like,
I feel you.
let's prank call somebody. Like, let's
Oh,
play
we
on.
can definitely do that.
Yes,
That
let's
is
play on somebody's
true.
phone. Like,
Yeah.
come on, I'm
That
all
is-
for it.
And why do you can I ask you, Deneen, maybe for our listeners, for people that maybe don't have too many girlfriends, why do you think it's important to have these like ladies trip?
Because I'll say, like, right now, I started a new job. So I don't really see Crystal as much as I used to.
Mm.
So for us to have these trips is important for us
Yeah.
to reconnect. Like,
I feel you.
so I can really sit down and, listen to like
Yeah.
what's going on with her. Sometimes I might go to her house, but I may not, I'm hearing what she's saying, but life is still going on.
Right.
If you're going on a trip, everything kind of stops.
Pauses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have
And not only that, but it also recharges you as a parent.
True,
Allows
yeah.
you to get
Yeah.
away and just be you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You find out who you
Yeah.
are. And
you don't
who
have to
were.
worry
Yeah.
about, oh my God, I gotta go home, or the baby, I gotta pick
Yeah.
her up. It's just you.
I
Recharge.
Right. Right. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that's dope. We're gonna go into our next segment, you guys. This is gonna be our last segment of the night. It is our cheers segment.
Hey, 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 hey.
Speaking of Rihanna, what do you guys think she's having?
A girl.
Oh, she's
A girl.
Really?
Yeah, her
I
stomach
hope
looks.
so. I love babies.
Yeah, right. Like, how does she hide
I was saying
that?
she's gonna have twins.
She didn't
She
really
looks
hide.
big already,
Right?
But she's wide. So it's like,
Yeah.
she probably is what-
And Rihanna ain't
probably
playing with
3-4
y'all. She
months.
was like, "Let me take this picture so y'all know I'm really having this baby." Like,
Right.
I don't want to hear no Beyonce rumors.
Right.
That's her first picture she brought out, though, right?
Yeah.
So she hit that pretty well because she's
showing
always
this
been
tummy.
a thin girl.
Yeah.
Well,
I
she's
agree.
normally out of the paparazzi. I think celebrities know where to go when you don't want to be around paparazzi.
Mhm.
And she's usually like when she was dating that billionaire guy, she
Yeah.
wasn't really too much
No.
in the media.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? What do you think she's having?
I think she's having a boy.
A boy.
Yeah.
Something was telling me a boy too.
Yeah.
I need to look at the picture again. But when I saw her from the side peripheral, I mean, you really can't tell, but she looked like a girl.
I thought she was
got
having either
wide.
a boy or twins.
Twins. Good lord.
God, hey, look what you did.
Jackie just damn. Rihanna be like, girl, no, I'm just trying to have one right now.
Why? Why is that a bad thing? That's not a bad thing.
It ain't.
I
But you
always
just put a
wanted
lot of
some,
weight
yeah.
on her.
I know.
But she looks pretty big. She looks
She
pretty big.
does.
Right? And she's tiny.
But
Far
we don't
along,
know.
yeah.
But we don't know how far along she is.
That
Right.
part.
And
She
I feel like
didn't say.
Rihanna is like strategic enough and rich enough to be like, no, I want to wait, for these couple
she
of months
probably like
before it's in
8
the
months.
clear. You know what I
Right,
mean? Yeah,
6 months.
she about to pop. Like,
Right. Yeah. No.
I thought she said she was 5 months.
really?
I thought that's what they said.
She
She
looks
big
about.
for
I mean,
5
she
months.
looks
I
For
did
that
not
to be
say
your
that,
first
Rihanna. I did
baby?
not say that.
But she's big for 5 months.
really. Is that big for 5 months?
Yeah, because with your first baby, you really don't really start popping out until you're like,
5 months.
yeah, 4 or 5 months, especially her being that thin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
It better not be a joke.
No,
Joke?
girl.
It better,
No,
she better
no.
be. It
That
better
was
not be a
stomach.
prosthetic.
That's why she showed y'all the stomach.
She showed it. All right, y'all. We're gonna go into this cheers segment. This is pretty much cheers. What's giving me life? This is where you share something you're proud of. You give yourself some love, celebrate yourself, and or just what's giving you life. We're gonna start off with Crystal. Crystal, what do you want to give a cheers to? What's giving you life?
New things. My business.
Hey!
And facing obstacle courses that I have overcome, and it's a good feeling.
I love that. I love that. That's
I'm proud of
dope.
myself.
Yeah. Deneen, what about you? What do you want to give a cheers to, or what's giving you life, or what do you want to celebrate?
I just want to celebrate happiness.
Yes.
Are you happy right now?
Yes, I am. I actually am. Yes, I am. It's been a really long road. Let me tell
I feel you. What did you do to get there?
Stayed positive. I had some great friends that told me that they've never heard me sound so negative in my life. And that's because I had started a new job and just trying to balance being a mother and having a real career and trying to find your support system was really difficult at the time. But now it's all coming together and things always fall into place and just be positive.
And you go through those tough times so that you can appreciate when it's going good.
Exactly.
And you can realize, dang, it's going good right now. Because back then it was going really hard for me. It was shitty. But now I can appreciate this moment even more because I went through that.
Definitely. I totally agree.
So shout out to you for being happy because that's a lot of work. It takes work and it takes work within ourselves. Nobody can make us happy except for ourselves. That's true happiness.
True happiness.
And shout out to your girlfriends for calling you out. Like, not calling you out, but like, hey, you're not being Deneen right now. We miss her.
Yes.
Is everything okay? And they checks on you. So that's really dope. And that's another reason why you need to have these girlfriends.
Yeah.
That's why you need
night.
to go on these trips.
Ladies' nights are important for you, for sure. For sure. And you, my dear, what do you want to give a cheers to, or what do you want to celebrate, or what's giving you life right now? Anything going on in your life that you want to celebrate or want to give cheers to?
Well, I'm developing and executing. Like, I finally got my LLC for my business.
Okay. What's your business? Shout it out.
My business is Tempt Me with T, capital TMP, lowercase t.
Okay.
So Taylor makes Morgan Pringle. But I have eight teas that are that I blend and everything. I make them myself. I have a sealing machine.
Oh wow.
So they're geared towards specific parts of your body. So cognitive health, respiratory health, libido and stuff like that. So I took a lot of time to research and come out with some stuff. So I'm happy that I'm getting able to do that.
I'm gonna have you come back and so we can talk more about these teas.
Yes. Yeah, Maria just talked to me about it. She said next time I do my pop-up shop. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I'm excited about
I
it.
love it. I love it. I know, right?
Yeah, I'm taking orders. Meow.
So what are like 3 things you can say you have it for right now? Like what are your teas for? Like 3 things you can say that they're for, like different teas.
So I've got one that's specifically geared toward just like anxiety, helping anxiety. I've got a tea I call Night In, so it helps people just kind of slow down at the end of the night. It's got like some lavender and stuff in it, so it helps. I've got one that helps with peace of mind. It's called Peace of Mind. So it's got safflower and stuff like that, and helps just your brain with, anxiety, helps your muscles kind of deflame.
Right.
It's an anti-inflammatory. And I feel like during the pandemic, I was trying to find something that was, low overhead and that would help people quickly, I guess. And it's all about what you put into your body, I think.
I love that. All right, Crazy Maria, what do you want to give a cheers to? Or what's giving you life?
Ooh, okay. So I have so much to be grateful for right now, but I do want to give cheers to my village, my sisterhood with my amazing women the amazing women that surround me, that have been a great support system. And I just want to give thanks to God for my blessings. I've really been blessed lately, and I know that, it's going to get better and there are going to be more to come.
Yes, amen. I love that. I love that. I'm going to give a cheers to actually you, Maria, because our grandfather recently passed away, and he has he left behind 9 kids. But it's always hard for the kids to, do your own parents' funeral. And Maria was one of the grandchildren, the only grandchildren that actually stepped up and took care of everything, all of the services, put everything together, collected the money from everybody, and just organized everything. Even did a beautiful slideshow. Actually, you also wrote the obituary, which was really moving. So shout out to you for that. I want to give you kudos for that, sister. I know we said thank you for that. But it was a tough time, and it was really beautiful because I was very proud of all my nieces that went up there. So at one point, he was living at my parents' house, and some of my nieces all lived there at one point, and they called him his roommate. So when they went up to speak on his behalf, instead of calling them their great grandfather, they called them their roommate. And when they were talking about him, everybody just kind of laughed and enjoyed the memories that they were sharing with our grandfather. And one of them was Anissa, which was your middle child, my goddaughter, and people were giving you kudos for her speech that she gave at the funeral. And my aunts came up to my mom and to you and to us, and just saying like, man, I'm so glad that he was able to spend his last few years with you guys, because it looks like you guys brought him so much joy and happiness. And it was really nice. It was sad, obviously, to see my grandfather, at the funeral, but it was a beautiful memory that we kind of shared with each other about him. And so, yeah, thank you for that, sis. I know. It was tough, but he lived a happy long year. It was 91. He was 91, you guys. Wow, that's a lot of years. That's a blessing. Hopefully all of us can live up to those years. So anyways, yes, and we will. That's right. Definitely. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I do want to go ahead and give everybody the space and time to give anybody a shout out or let people know where they can follow you if you want to be found. We'll start off with Crazy Maria.
Oh, go follow us at Pop Up in the Wood, THA Wood. We're working on our next pop-up. You're going to see us come March. We have been taking a few months off, but that's only just because we had to go back and,
the holidays and all that.
Yeah.
And then the COVID surge that happened. So,
and then Crazy Maria with the double A and the underscore at the bottom. Check us out. Hey. And when you do see us that we're going to have a pop-up, come out and support these small businesses, please.
Yes. And you don't have to be from Inglewood to be supporting Pop Up in the Wood.
Yeah. And we're not only in Inglewood. We have been in LA, hopefully a city near you, but we're not just going to be Inglewood. So,
and if people have a business and they want their business at your pop-ups, how do they get in contact?
DM me, DM Pop Up in the Wood. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and send you the paperwork to come and be a part of our pop-up shop.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. What about you, Deneen? Want to give a shout out? Do you want people to follow you, or you don't want to be found?
Sure, you know,
Yeah,
follow
she
the
got a new
craziness
life.
of
You're gonna be selling those calendars.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be selling them calendars. That's all I'm selling. Okay, that is it. You cannot
Don't DM
afford
her.
this. All right, but yes, please, you can follow me D_HOODZ D Hoods.
Yes.
My 35th birthday is coming up, so
Hey.
it's a bad working woman birthday.
Yes,
All right,
a bad
don't
bitch.
play with me.
Don't play with her.
Yes.
Don't play with her.
I like that exit.
Don't play with her.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Crystal, where can people find you if you want to be found?
Okay, so first my business, the Wise Nanny Agency on Instagram. And then on Instagram, my first name, Crystal is. Yeah, I'm over here giving my emails. But I'm so used to that right
That's
now.
the
It's like
entrepreneur in
business
you.
mode,
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Jackie.
Yes.
Okay, shout out to Jackie.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
Her birthday just passed, guys, but we're still
Yes,
celebrating her.
22.
And okay, I don't want to talk about this, but I have to, I guess. Her video touched me after the Rams won.
Oh,
I was
They
like, why
beat
the
my
fuck is she
49ers.
crying? Sit your ass
Hey,
down.
thank you, Maria,
What the
because
hell?
she almost made me tear up because I was just still mad that my Niners lost. But I was like,
So
oh
you were
my.
gonna cry for another reason.
Yes, I was. But no, I grew up, I was born and raised in Inglewood just like Jackie. So it's like, I'm so proud of my city.
Yeah.
Right.
I do not support the Rams. I don't like the Rams.
Yeah.
I will
I'm
say
giving
that she doesn't.
all this stuff to my Jackie
Oh.
for her birthday. So
Happy
there's a
birthday,
towel, a poster. There's a Rams
You
bag.
guys.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's gonna be a cord.
There you go.
The Rams.
They had a newsstand pop up. I don't know if you ever made it yet, but there's newspapers inside of there for like the playoffs and stuff and the NFC championship.
And the bag that I'm gonna take to the game when I
yes, you
finally
can
go.
have all that because
Yeah,
I don't
'cause you
need
need
it.
a
Okay,
clear
Niner
bag.
gang. Niner
I'm
gang.
manifesting that I go to the Super Bowl, you guys. I'm manifesting. I don't know.
Yes.
Some God given. I'm not paying no $5,000 for a ticket. I'm gonna tell you that.
Do not. It's a ripoff.
But
How much?
Yes, the
Insane.
cheapest
No, it's
ticket is like
insane.
$5,000. The cheapest. It's ridiculous. Like, okay, we live in
No, it's
LA,
more.
but we don't live in LA like that. We're not in
Yeah.
Beverly Hills.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. So yeah, the cheapest ticket's like 5,000. But somehow I'm hoping, manifesting that I go to the Super Bowl.
Same
We'll
here.
see. We'll see.
Trying to, but
We'll see. If anybody's listening,
it's the
I'm a
first for
fun
everything in the
date.
city right now, so
I'm
I'm
a
loving it.
fun date.
Me too.
Me three.
It depends. If you keep buying me drinks, you know, I might put out a little bit. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Me too.
Me three.
Don't listen.
You don't want to hear this.
Don't want to hear this. Sis.
You don't want to hear this.
Sugar daddies out there. Sugar daddies out there.
All glucose guardians.
What? Okay, are we done? Oh my gosh, it is time to go eat and get some more beverages.
Oh my God.
It is Friday, ladies' night.
All right, you guys. Before we leave, what do you want to give a
Morgan.
shout out, my dear Morgan?
Oh, yeah. You can find me on Instagram at THE_herb in development. And herb as in we blow back 420 friendly.
Speaking of which, I got some surprise for y'all later.
I like the name.
All right, you guys.
Below that.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. You guys are funny. Shout out to everybody. Lotus Hustles Live says, see y'all at the bar. We'll see you at the bar. And that's it, you guys. That's Ladies Night. We catch us every Friday here on TG and Latinx at 7:30. We go live, and I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you guys for joining me on this birthday show. And we're about to go to the bar right after here. If you're in the area, if you have my number,
bless you,
text
baby.
me and y'all can come through. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. Please share us with your friends and your family. Thanks for tuning in. I am your host, Mysterious Jackie. These are my ladies, and this is Ladies Night Radio Show. And just remember one thing, ladies, you are enough. You are enough, baby girl.
Can we say happy birthday to ya? Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
We do not own the rights to that, Stevie Wonder, so don't come for us.
Happy birthday.
We're gonna leave.
Happy birthday.
The quarantine, bitch, I'm very well. On my shit, as you could tell. Any hoe got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, bitch, rule number 1 is don't repeat that shit. Rule number 2, if they all came with you.
What were you saying? I'm sorry. What were you saying? What were you saying? Live your life. All right, you guys. Thank you. We'll see you next Friday, baby.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titty.